There are things that seem impossible, or rather, impossible for our planet. But the universe is far too massive to obey our idea of what normal should be. While we live our ordinary lives on Earth, somewhere out there, things are happening every second that look like scenes from pure science fiction. Planets where it rains glass. Worlds where boiling water turns into ice. Oceans made of liquid diamonds. Storms faster than sound itself. And entire planets slowly evaporating in space. And the scariest part is, all of this is real. One of the most famous exoplanet ever discovered is called HD 189733b. The name sounds more like a Wi-Fi password than a world, but this planet is an absolute cosmic nightmare. It's a giant gas planet almost the size of Jupiter, and it orbits incredibly close to its star. So close, in fact, that one side of the planet permanently faces the star at all times. Temperatures there reach around 1,200 degrees Celsius. But the real horror begins in the atmosphere. The atmosphere contains silicates, the same materials used to make glass on Earth. At those temperatures, glass doesn't stay solid. It vaporizes into superheated particles floating in the air. Then those particles get blasted toward the colder night side of the planet. And that's when the impossible happens. Glass rain. Molten shards of glass fall from the sky like billions of microscopic blades. But they don't fall straight downward, because winds on this planet reach speeds of nearly 8,700 kilometers per hour. That's around 7 times the speed of sound. Imagine standing inside a hurricane that fires burning glass at you faster than a jet fighter. Needless to say, humanity probably won't be colonizing this world anytime soon. Which is unfortunate, because visually, the planet is stunning. It has a deep blue color almost like Earth. But unlike Earth, that color doesn't come from oceans. It comes from tiny glass particles suspended in the atmosphere. And if the previous planet was a giant blender, the next one is a pressure cooker from hell. GJ 1214b is located around 48 light-years away from Earth. Its atmosphere is made mostly of hydrogen, helium, and extremely dense steam. But the strangest thing about this planet is water itself. Near the surface, water exists as scorching vapor. As you descend deeper, pressure increases to unimaginable levels. And eventually, something completely insane happens. The water freezes, even while remaining incredibly hot. This creates a bizarre form of matter called Ice 7. It only forms under crushing pressures tens of thousands of times stronger than Earth's atmosphere. Temperatures can still exceed 300 degrees Celsius. This ice doesn't behave like normal ice at all. It doesn't float. It doesn't melt at 0 degrees. And it can exist while being hotter than boiling water. How is that even possible? Because under enough pressure, molecules become trapped so tightly that they can no longer move freely. The water is literally squeezed into a solid state. And here's the truly fascinating part. Some scientists believe Ice 7 could trap salts and nutrients inside it, meaning deep beneath this alien world, there could potentially be environments capable of supporting life. Now let's move from pressure cookers to pure hellfire. Coret 7b is a rocky planet orbiting so close to its star that an entire year there lasts only 20 hours. Its surface reaches temperatures around 2,300 degrees Celsius. That's not just hot. That's hot enough to vaporize rock itself. There are no continents, no oceans, no atmosphere like ours, only endless seas of lava. But somehow, it gets even crazier. The atmosphere is made of vaporized rock. Sodium, silicon, aluminum materials that are solid on Earth exist there as gases floating through the sky. Then, high in the atmosphere, temperatures cool just enough for those materials to condense. Just like water forms clouds on Earth. This planet forms clouds made of rock. And eventually, those clouds begin to rain. Molten rock falls from the sky before hardening again inside oceans of lava. A planet where it literally rains stone. But strange worlds don't only exist light years away. Some of the most bizarre places are surprisingly close to us. Take Titan, Saturn's largest moon. It's the only place in the solar system besides Earth known to have rivers, lakes, seas, and rainfall. But there's one major difference. The liquid there isn't water. It's methane. Temperatures on Titan reach nearly minus 180 degrees Celsius. At those temperatures, methane behaves almost exactly like water does on Earth. It evaporates, forms clouds, falls as rain, and fills enormous lakes. Titan has coastlines, storms, waves, even seasons. It's basically Earth's weather system rewritten with hydrocarbons instead of water. And somehow, Titan becomes even more fascinating. Its atmosphere is incredibly dense, while gravity is extremely weak, meaning a human wearing artificial wings could actually fly there just by flapping their arms. Titan is one of the very few places in the solar system where humans could literally fly like birds. But if you think that's the limit of cosmic insanity, wait until you hear this. Scientists believe that deep inside Neptune and Uranus, it rains diamonds. Extreme pressure crushes methane molecules apart. Carbon gets released, then compressed into diamonds. Billions of tiny diamonds may constantly fall toward the cores of those planets like glittering cosmic hail. On Earth, diamonds take millions of years to form deep underground. On Neptune, they could form every single day. Some theories even suggest entire oceans of liquid diamonds may exist inside these planets. Now imagine a world with two suns. Kepler 16b orbits not one star, but two. That means double shadows, double sunsets. Sometimes one sun rises while the other disappears. The sky would constantly shift in color and brightness. Time itself would probably feel different there. And then there's the darkest planet ever discovered, Tres 2b. This planet reflects less than 1% of incoming light. Darker than coal, darker than asphalt, almost completely black. If you flew close enough to it, you probably wouldn't even see the planet itself. You'd only notice the stars disappearing behind it. And yet, despite its terrifying darkness, the inside of the planet is unbelievably hot. A black void on the outside, a raging furnace within. And all of this exists right now somewhere in our universe. But one of the most unbelievable objects ever discovered is Purj 171914338b. Essentially, it's a planet-sized diamond. Long ago, it was a star. But after catastrophic collapse, all that remained was an ultra-dense crystalline carbon core. A giant cosmic diamond roughly 60,000 kilometers wide. That's larger than some planets. And finally, WASP 76b, the planet where it rains iron. Its daytime side becomes so hot that iron literally evaporates into the atmosphere. Then powerful winds carry that vapor toward the colder night side. There, the metal cools and falls from the sky as liquid iron rain, actual metal storms. And the winds there reach speeds of around 18,000 kilometers per hour, the fastest planetary winds humanity has ever observed. Supersonic hurricanes made of molten metal. And after hearing all of this, you start to realize something. The universe is far stranger than we can truly imagine. While humanity argues about problems on Earth, somewhere out there exist worlds where skies cut with glass, oceans boil with lava, and diamonds fall like rain. And the craziest part, these are only the planets we've discovered so far.